33 or the 35, pardon me. It's almost wrong in front there as the 33 gets a push to the 35 mark. Billy Powell Jr. in the flag stand, our official, along with Greg Stewart and Frankie Frazier Jr. helping us out here. This is going to be a fun feature here at Doucette Motor Speedway. First time the hot rods are at this track in southwest Nova Scotia. Field, the only drivers that are looking for their first win, the 35 and the 134. The 10 got a win in Prince Edward Island, the 71 won in Petty. As we cross up here, 134 is the founder. Race fans, as these vintage racers cross up, I want you to give a big wave to our vintage racers here this afternoon. They're going to see you. Let's wave to our big drivers as they'll wave at you as we get ready to go racing for 30 vintage laps here at Doucette Motor Speedway. The Smith & Watt Barrington and Smith & Watt Shelburne Pace Truck winding them up one more time before we unleash these vintage beasts on track here at Doucette Motor Speedway. That is a real nice truck. Jeff Ainsley, Chris Dingle, the 134, Pat Lawrence, Stacy Clemens, Michael Claus, Jim Rankin, and Lori Hutt, your 7-car field again, the 21. Patrick Moore not answering the call. For the first time ever, race fans, it's time to go vintage racing in Salmon River. The Christie's Classic getting underway. Alan Christie, green in hand. Let's go vintage racing in Doucette Motor Speedway. And off the hop, the 71 will grab the lead around the number 10 of Jeff Ainsley. That's Chris Dingle in the 71 as they come into turn 4. Turn 3. Chris Dingle, your leader so far. Leading this field, passes the number 10 as we see the mile here at Doucette Motor Speedway. Will Stacy Clemens, who has prior experience here at Doucette, will he be able to close in on the 70? Down to the bottom into turn 4. Dingle. Side-by-side battle for the back of Jim Rankin and Jeff Ainsley. That's the battle for 5th. Here comes the hugger on the outside. 2x2 and Jim Rankin, the 63, the Corey TT. It's a 5-horse battle up in front now for the Christie's Classic at Lake Doucette Motor Speedway. Oh, Dingle got a little juice there going into turn number 1. Again as the 71 starts to try and get this lead. Good field of cars still in that second. And now Clemens is moving free of the 71. Matt Lawrence still stuck behind us. The 72 conserving a little bit. We are halfway through. Billy Powell Jr. has crossed flags in the air. 15 in and 15 to go. It's almost like a restrict plate. 63 is closed in. They're going to try and follow the tire tracks of the hugger, Tyler Haas. All trying to figure out this track as the 72 now firmly holds us. 71 again. Closing right in 2 by 2. No one's able to grab it. As your hot rodders dive into turn 1 and 2 again. Chevy's in the front row. Ford and Chevy and row 2 and a Dodge looming in 5th. Is not able to shake the 71. Chris Dingle and Stacy Clemens tussling up front. Looks like he's ready. 10 laps to go for your field here at Lake Doucette Motor Speedway. Now thinks it might be go time as the 134 still behind the 72. Dingle, Haas, and Rankin all close together. The 72 of Stacy Clemens and the Trevor Hanley tribute has broken away from the 134 and the 71. 72 taps the gas of it. The 71 closes in neck and neck as we come around turn 3 and 4 again. Close together. The Christie's Classic at Lake Doucette Motor Speedway. Rick Short debut.
Smoke the wall.
to come down to the flag stand here. If you think you have that winning number, come on down and we'll see if we can hook it with your money. And again, Lana will post it on Facebook if no one claims it here this afternoon. Again, 920-7386 is our winning 50/50 ticket number.
Do you want a chair? Would it be more comfortable?
$2,125. Wow, as we see the 63 getting towed away. Hard hit for the 63, Jim Rankin. I tell you, like Doucette bought some strong speakers if they're able to take a hit from a car hitting it. You can tell that was well built. As we're under a red flag here condition. We still have the yellow up, but basically the red flag is the field is stopped. Great chance to snap some pics of the cars there in turn 1 and 2, folks. As you can see, Tyler Hawes, Christine Payne winning over $2,100 this afternoon. Some weekend fun money supporting the Salmon River Fire Department. Congratulations. That will buy Sherry a tank and a half of gas, maybe 2 if she drives like a small car, and maybe a case of beer or a case of seltzers after. So congratulations for buying the 50/50 and getting the big win this afternoon. Laps left to go when we restart the Christie's Classic here at Lake Doucette Motor Speedway for the Heart of a Champion Hot Rod Classic. 7. Frankie Fraser Jr. says 7. So we have 7 laps. Go back to the last completed lap here. And Billy Powell Jr. in the flag stand instructs the drivers to cross up here as we'll go back racing. Stacy Clemens in the 72 will bring your field to green. With the 71 of Chris Dingle, the 134 is Patty Lawrence, the 33 is Tyler Hawes, and the 10, Jeff Ainsley. So only 4 hot rods remaining on track. Pardon me, 5 hot rods remaining on track. Come on, Dylan, count. As we wind down the Christie's Classic here at Lake Doucette Motor Speedway, first time the Heart of a Champion Hot Rod Classics appeared here as we get ready to fire off again. Billy Powell Jr. holding the 1 to go. Going green next time around here at the track. Again, Billy, when he's holding the 1 stick in hand, rolled up means 1 to go. Can Stacy Clemens get another hot rod victory? Can Chris Dingle get their second? Can Patty Lawrence win their first? Can Tyler Hawes win their third? And can Jeff Ainsley maybe win their second Hot Rod Classics feature? Christie Classics restarting with 7 to go. Green back in the air at Lake Doucette. This was the big lunch runs. Jim Rankin adding in the 10 of Jeff Ainsley. And Stacy Clemens with Dingle still running the outside line. 33 Ricky Howard, 34. It's Patty Lawrence in the open wheel modified. High five from the flag man, Billy Powell Jr. And it's a go time now for the 72 as they hammer on the gas. The 71 a little bit better there at a turn 2 on his outside as we are still 2x2 racing. Christie's Classic, the 33 in fourth, Jeff Ainsley in fifth. Go time for Stacy Clements and maybe go time for Tyler Haas as he's looking to work around the 71 to 134. 2 left to go for Stacy Clements in the Christie's Classic. Trying to block the 133. Here we come, race fans. 1 left to go in the Christie's Classic for the Heart of a Champion Hot Rod Classics. Dingo washes up the track. It's not too late to win. Dingo on the track. Problem for Jeff Ainsley. The Christie's Classic. Double checkers goes to Stacy Clements. Matt Lawrence finishes second. Tyler Haas in third. Wow. What a last lap. Chris Dingo had a full head of steam going into turn 1 and 2 and washed up and is off the podium.
One side is like in the
This Junior Hanley tribute car back in victory lane. Race fans, let's give a big hand for the Christie's Classic winner this afternoon, the 72, Stacy Clements. We'll head down trackside to chat with our top 3.
Well, except for these guys. Like the 4.
Stacy, I believe, was one of the only to prior experience racing here at L.D.M.S Motor Speedway. Matt Lawrence and the 33 out of their cars. Stacy's unstrapping from his number 72. Just gotta make sure to put it in gear so it doesn't roll back all the way down the hill to turn 4. He's got the shades on. He's climbing out. He can hear you now. Stacy Clements in the prototype. The Christie Classics winner this afternoon. So back in October of 2021, this guy wanted Sydney Speedway. Stacy Clements, this is no Sydney Speedway. This is like Doucette Motor Speedway. What a race you put on here.
Listen, I'll tell you, being here before and having a few laps. Took forever for the tires to come in, but hey, I'll tell you, it was a good, clean race, and we had a blast. I hope the fans enjoyed it.
Now I see you've got your piece of paper. We've had a couple of chats here thanking the sponsors, and now you got them all written down. Who do you want to thank here winning the Christie's Classic?
Well, obviously, Alan Christie Auto Body, Carmen Christie Garage, Smith & Watts Chrysler, BP Performance.
Congratulations, Stacy Clements, starting the year off right, winning the Christie's Classic this afternoon. And what a race this guy and Stacy put on here. Patty Lawrence driving this 134 Pinto Modified, finishing second. I think you're on a streak of podiums here, Patty. Congratulations, finishing second. What a race you put on.
Thank you very, very much. And first of all, I have to thank everybody who chose to come out here today. We race for your pleasure, and you guys that all came out today are awesome.
So did you shake the Christmas and winter rust off here, do you think?
I think the winter rust is off, but I think it found its way around my midsection for some reason. Well, you know what, though? The Christie Classic with Alan and Carmen Christie, they dedicated so much of their lives to maritime motorsports. What a fantastic way for the Hot Rod Classics to be able to honor them and to be able to thank Alan Christie's Auto Body, to thank Carmen Christie, and also BP Performance and Smith & Watt and all of our other partners down in this area. You guys are awesome, and we will be back. Pat, you're the owner of this series and part of a champion. For all these fantastic fans here in Salmon River, where can they find out more about the series and Heart of a Champion? Heartofachampion.ca, and we have over 20,000 followers on Heart of a Champion on Facebook, and we share lots of memories and stories and photos and videos. So please check us out on Facebook, and really appreciate all the support today, folks.
Patty Lawrence finishing second here in the Christie's Classic. And what a wacky last lap for this guy. He was in fifth for a second, then fourth, and gets on the podium. Tyler Haas finishing third, the hugger back on the podium. What did you think of this track? And first, have you ever raced here before?
I have actually. Actually, about 9 or 10 years ago, I came down with Thundercar and raced down here. I always thought it was an awesome, fun track, and just kind of horsepower, it icing on the cake, I guess you'd say.
Yeah, it looked like you had a good run there, battling with Stacy in the 134 and Chris as well. What do you think about when Chris kind of washed up the track there all of a sudden there going into turn 1?
Wicked, now I can get through.
Who do you want to thank? You had a list of sponsors on your car.
I'd like to thank...
You can take it,
I'd like to thank Alan and Carmen Christie there. It's a great tribute to those guys and what they've done for the sport. Great to see them out here today. I'd like to thank my sponsors, Dumpy, Construction, Leading Edge, Clean Earth, Stellar, International Paints, Sherwin-Williams, Joe's Well Drilling, Ship Harbor Auto, and Excavation, McKinnon Nolan, and just represent my old buddy Jim Allen.
Congratulations, Tyler. Tyler Hawes finishing 3rd here this afternoon in the Christie's Classic for the Heart of a Champion Hot Rod Classics. If you want to go road tripping, if you can afford the gas, we're going to be going up to Petty International Raceway coming up on June 18th during the River Glade International. And if you want to find out more, again, like Patty said, as Patty drops off his trophy to a young fan there, and that's what it's all about. All these fans and all of you fans coming out here and supporting some vintage racing. You can find out more about the series by going to heartofachampion.ca. Looks like Stacy Clemens also dropping off their trophy as well. Gonna snap some photos and see Jason Morris get the green, leading you for this big feature. The debut of the Auto World Maritime All-Star Sportsman Series coming up next.